And today let us discuss present perfect continuous. In our last sessions we have seen simple present tense, we have seen present continuous, and even we have seen present perfect. And today's session let's dedicate it to present perfect continuous. As I told earlier, let us go with the same format or same fashion. Like let's go with the definition, after that syntax or structure, then like what kind of helping verbs we take there, and the fourth point is like where to use those helping verbs, and fifth one is like let us see all the examples of positive sentence, example of negative sentences, example of questioning sentences in that particular tense. Okay, let us start. Now coming to definition. Coming to the definition, like present perfect continuous is nothing but it's an action. Okay, like it is an action if any action started in the past and still going on. So present perfect continuous is nothing but, see, like any action which started in the past and still going on. Focus on this one. Any action started in the past and still going on, still. Okay, focus this is the keyword. So any action started in the past and still going on, that is nothing but present perfect continuous. For example, for your easy understanding, let us take the example of, like, suppose we started our class some 2 hours back. Okay, we started like 10 o'clock and say the time is right now it's 12. So when did we start our class? We started our class some 10 o'clock, 2 hours back, right? So an action started in the past. And suppose if our class is still going on, it is 12 and it's still going on. Now this is called as present perfect continuous. An action started in the past, nothing but 10 o'clock in the morning, and now it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and still the class is going on. Still the class is going on. It did not finish yet. Okay, so an action started in the past and still going on. So that is the meaning of present perfect continuous. Once again, I would go with the simple definition. I don't want to like confuse you people. Any action started in the past and still going on in the present. A simple definition. I don't want to confuse you. Simple definition. So first point, we have finished first point. Okay, now let us see the syntax of this. Syntax or structure or principle, whatever you call. Okay, the syntax for this would be like, subject plus helping verb plus v1 plus ing plus, it's up to you. If you want to put object, it's okay. If not, also delete. It's up to you. Now let us see what are the helping verbs we take here. Earlier in the present perfect we have taken have and as helping verbs, right? Have and as. Now here you need to add been, as it is the action is going on. Add been, like have been and has been. That's it, simple. Okay, like these are the helping verbs we take in present perfect continuous. Now as we have discussed or as we have promised, now let us see where to use have been and where to use this has been. Coming to have been, we use this have been with the personal pronouns I, we, you and they. So we use the helping verb have been with I, we, you and they. And coming to has been, we use the helping verb has been with he, she and it personal pronouns. So once again repeat. Coming to structure, it is nothing but like subject plus helping verb plus v1 plus ing. This is the structure. And coming to helping verbs, the helping verbs we take here are have been and has been. And we take the helping verb have been with what kind of personal pronouns? We take with I, we take with we take with you, and we take with they. And coming to like helping verb has been, we take the helping verb has been with the personal pronouns called as like he, she and it. Okay, so we are done with definition. We are done with structured syntax for positive sentences, and even we are done with the helping verbs, and even we are done with the like where these helping verbs are used. Now let us see some examples. Let us start with positive sentences. Once we are done with positive sentences, we can go to negative and then questioning sentences. Coming to examples. Okay, like I'm going with positive sentences. Okay, positive sentences. Let us see first example. Okay, and I'm taking I'm taking the same helping verb like watch. As I told you earlier, let us go with the same helping verb throughout our 12 tenses, so that you understand the cream, or you understand the juice of these tenses, or you understand these tenses to the perfect. So once you understand, sit back at your home and try to take as many as like verbs, keep on changing the verbs, and keep on like penning it down, writing down in books. Like if you do this kind of activity like for a certain amount of time, then you would get perfection over all the 12 tenses. Once you get the perfection, you can go out and you can speak orally like anything, and even you can write like anything. Now let us say examples. Let us go with I. Okay, like as I told you, I'm going with the same helping verb watch. I have been watching cricket. Okay, now what is I? I is nothing but subject. Okay, have been is like helping verb we take with I. Helping verb with I is have been. Watch is nothing but like verb in the first form. Ing is nothing but ing. And cricket is nothing but object. It's up to you. If you want to put it. If not, you can remove that one. It's up to you. Really, okay. So like if you say this is like agreeing with the structure. Subject plus helping verb plus V1 plus ing object. Subject plus helping verb plus V1 plus ing plus object. Now you can generally like try to remember one thing. In all the present perfect continuous, we make use of the preposition either since or for. Okay, since and or for. Since. Let us like see where to use since. Since, which spells like S-I-N-C-E. Once again repeat, which spells like S-I-N-C-E. Since is used for like like point of time. For example, we started class at 10 o'clock in the morning and it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon and still the class is going on. So we can say like we have been discussing tenses since 10 o'clock in the morning. Now what is 10 o'clock? A point of time, a particular certain, a fixed point of time, a specified point of time is called as since. So apart from the preposition since, we can even make use of the preposition for. Now you may get it out. Now where to use for? So you said like since is used for point of time, and where to use this for? For is used for period of time. Remember, okay? What? Period of time. Period. It spells like P-E-R-I-O-T. So since is used for like point of time, for is used for period of time. Now you may get it out once again. Like what do you mean by period of time? Period of time is nothing but the duration of time is called period of time. For example, let us take the same example. As I told you earlier, like we have started the class at 10 o'clock in the morning and it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, now these 2 hours, 10 to 11 1 and 11 to 12, these 2 hours is called as what? Duration of time. Nothing but like we use for year. If you want the example on this or for this, we have been discussing tenses for 2 hours. 2 hours is what? Nothing but that is duration of time. Okay, so it's up to you. You can add anything here. Like I have been watching cricket since 10 o'clock in the morning. If you add since 10 o'clock in the morning, it tells or it shows like you have started the activity at 10 o'clock and still it's going on. And suppose you started watching 10 o'clock and the time right now is 12 o'clock, and if you want to like highlight the like duration of the time, you can use like I have been watching cricket for 2 hours. Okay, so this is like I have been watching cricket. So if you want, you can add anything here. If not, it's up to you. Purely your call. So I have been watching. Now let us go with the personal pronoun call as like we. We have been watching cricket. If you want to add, you can add here, okay? For 2 hours for your easy understanding. Or like let us go with since, because you can understand very easily, okay, very clearly. I have been watching cricket since 10 a.m. this morning. So if you want this lengthy, it's okay if you can keep. I'm writing this lengthy so that you can understand, okay, this morning. If you do not want, take out this one, but the meaning is the same, okay? Try to understand the meaning is same. We have been watching cricket since 10 o'clock this morning, okay? Okay, we have been watching cricket, complete this thing comes under object. So it's up to you. If you want, you can have this, or if you can delete this for all the remaining sentences. Okay, we have been watching cricket. Same thing. Since 10 a.m. Now this is subject. I have been is nothing but helping verb. We take with we. Have been watching like V1. Watch is V1. Ing is ing. Cricket since 10 a.m. is object. Okay. Let us take the other pronoun like personal pronoun called as you. You have been watching cricket. You have been what? Watching cricket since 10 a.m. Now you is the subject. Have been is the helping verb here. What is nothing but V1. ing is ing. Cricket since 10 a.m. like object. Now, like for example, take this one. Okay. For example, you have an exam tomorrow. You have an exam tomorrow. You have to appear that. Okay, or you have to write that. And today the cricket match is going on. It might be like an IPL or Cricket World Cup or any of the cricket matches going on, and you started like watching it. And you started watching when? Like at 10 o'clock in the morning, and still you are watching. Suppose the time is say 12 or 1 o'clock. It's up to you. Okay, 12 or 1, say 1. Okay, for your easy understanding. Earlier we have taken 12, right? Now here go with 1 o'clock. So you started watching cricket since when? You started at 10 o'clock in the morning, and now the time is 1 o'clock, and you are still watching cricket. Suppose or say your mom has come. Your mom has come and she shouted at you. Like you have been watching cricket since 10 o'clock this morning. You have exam tomorrow, right? So don't you prepare? So you have been watching cricket since when? Since 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So an action start in the past and still going on. You have been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Okay. See the structure. It is agreeing. Okay. Like subject helping verb V1 plus ing plus object. Subject helping verb V1 ing object. Let us take for the example by using they. With personal pronoun they, we take have been again. They have been watching cricket since 10 a.m. So they, okay, like there is nothing but plural of what? Initiate, third person plural of third person, like they, okay. They have been, this is helping verb here. Watch is V1, ing is ing, cricket since 10 a.m. is like, we can label it under object. So like this 4 sentences, like I, we, you and they, okay, by using personal pronouns I, we, you and they. These are the examples for the personal pronouns I, we, you and they under present perfect continuous. Let us see initiate. Let us see example for initiate. Once again, as I told you earlier, you can write one by one or you can write anything, okay. Okay, and I am taking E. After that I will drop this up, write she, okay, try to understand. Okay, E with the personal pronoun E, like what we have to take or what we are supposed to take, we are supposed to take as been. Okay, so E has been watching cricket since 10 a.m. E is nothing but subject, okay, and even this E you can substitute for any other name, like any other, like masculine gender, like Ramu, Shamu, okay, or Aziz, okay, like Ravi, any of the name you can substitute it. It's absolutely not a problem. Okay, subject has been is nothing but helping verb. We take with personal pronoun E, like watch, verb in the watch V1, and ing is ing. Cricket since time is object. For example, like once again, like to make you like more clear, to get more clarity on this, suppose you started watching cricket. Okay, your father has come and your father asked your mother like, since when he is watching cricket, and your mother want to tell your father like, he has been watching since time. This is the statement she can use, like, he has been watching cricket since 10 o'clock in the morning. She can give a complaint, like you started watching it 10 o'clock and still the action is going on. The time might be either 12 or 1 or 2. Your mother is giving a complaint against you to your father, like he has been watching cricket since 10 o'clock in the morning. So these are the examples. If you want examples or examples by using she and it, you can substitute this one, the same, you will get the same thing, like she has been watching cricket since 10 a.m. So these are the positive sentences under present perfect continuous. Nothing but any action started in the past, any action what started in the past and still going on in the present. These are the positive sentences. I hope you understood. Let us switch to negative sentences, okay? And once we are done with negative, let's switch to questioning sentences. I hope you have written this. If not, please write it down. After that, you can pause the button, you can write it down. Then later you can go with negative sentences. As I did not have enough space, I am taking off this. Okay, now let us see negative sentences here. Negative sentences. negative sentences. So like here, like this is the structure or syntax for positive sentences, right? Okay. See, coming to negative sentences, like I have not been watching cricket since 10 a.m. Okay, this is what subject. Okay, have not is like negative kind of thing. Have been is helping verb. Okay, like watching is watch is V1, ing is ing. Cricket since 10 is the object. So what exactly you have to do is try to bring and put not in between have been and has been. Okay, try to put not in between have and been. Okay, so this becomes the structure. So have plus not plus been. Okay, have been. So you can use or you can think, you can label this as a helping verb. In between not is there. Okay, this is the negative. It gives a negative meaning, like I have not been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Earlier the statement was I have been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Now you are telling no mama or no papa, I have not been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Then say your parents ask you a question like so when did you start watching cricket? And suppose you have started watching cricket since last 10 minutes. You can say I have been watching cricket for the last 10 minutes. For the last 10 minutes, not since 10 o'clock. Okay, so not, it gives a negative meaning. Okay, let us see second example by using pronoun we. We have not been watching cricket since 10 a.m. We is subject. Okay, like have not, try to add not as I told you to get the negative meaning. Been is been, V1 ing. So we can label this as the helping verb, in between put not. Okay, object. So like what is the meaning of this? Once again, like we have not been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Negative meaning. IV you. You have not been watching cricket since 10 a.m. You is the subject, not is the negative one, helping verb, V1 watch, ing is ing, cricket since 10 o'clock is object. Okay, okay. Now let us see with they, and then later on let's go to e sheet. They have not been watching cricket since 10 a.m. They is nothing but subject. We're talking about the persons called as they, plural form of nothing but third person. Okay, like have and been is, let's assign or label this one as helping verb. Not is negative meaning again. What is nothing but like V1. Okay, ing is nothing but ing, and this one is object. Now let us go with the like e sheet. Okay, third person singular, nothing but e or she or it. So initially I am going with e, later on I will add a she to it because the structure is same, everything is same, right? As well, like we do not have enough space here. First I will go with e, then later I will add she to this one. Okay, like e as, okay, for see this one, like for e sheet we are making use of the helping verb has been, right? Okay, so e has not been watching cricket since 10 a.m. So what is e? Subject. Once again, just like earlier I have told you, like for e you can even use any of the gender, masculine gender names like Ram, Sham, Hari. Okay, you can substitute this one also. Like as not is the negative meaning, as been is nothing but like helping verb, watch V1 ing cricket, this one is, it falls under what? Object. And even if you want to if you want like a sentence sound like she, just substitute this with she. I do not have enough space here, so I'm not writing here she. Just try to like you write down, okay? Under this you write down a sentence like she has not been watching cricket since 10 a.m. Right under this one, okay? Like she has not been she has not been watching cricket since 10 a.m. So these are nothing but the negative sentences. These are nothing but the negative sentences like under present perfect continuous. Now let us see like questioning sentences. So okay. Now let us see questioning sentences. Earlier the positive sentence we have used here is I have been watching cricket since 10 a.m. right? If you want to frame a question, by using that sentence, or if you want to frame a question by using present perfect continuous, let us see like. As I told you, for questions, write down or put down question mark. Okay, this is nothing but question mark. Okay, so this is a questioning sentence under present perfect continuous. If you want to ask a question yourself, like you have to use in this structural format. Like have I been watching cricket since 10 a.m. Okay, so like here we have labeled have been as been helping verbs, right? Some of the writers or in some of the books you can find like have been and has been, but here I am labeling it as helping verb as one and the same. Okay, in order to make the syntax structure very easy for you rather than making it complex. No, if you, but if you say no, I want to remember like like as have as well as been. I want to what do you say, like I want to break this have and been. I want to remember as two words. It's up to you, purely your call. You can remember in either that way or this format, but this is my style, my fashion, and this is like little easy. Okay. Have I been watching cricket? This is a helping verb. Like what is this? This is subject. I'm writing on top of this subject. Watching is nothing but V1 ing cricket since time what? We are referring to that as object. So this is a question like you are asking yourself, have I been watching cricket since 10 o'clock 10 a.m. or 10 in the morning? Now let us frame a question by using we. Now what is the helping verb we take for we? The same have been, right? So have we been watching cricket since 10 a.m. Subject, watch V1, this one is object. Okay, now let us see the other example on this. Okay, let us go with pronoun you. Helping verb, subject, V1, ing, object. So like you can ask someone like, have you been watching cricket since 10 a.m? Then he can say, no mama, I'm not watching since 10 a.m. Okay, I have not been watching since 10 a.m. Like we are done with you, right? Now let's go with they, pronoun or personal pronoun they. Have they been watching cricket since 10 a.m. This is nothing but like helping verb. Okay, V1 ing object. Now let us go with the personal pronouns he, she, it. As I told you earlier, again as I do not have enough space, what I would do is I would write down I will write down first e, after then you. Okay, you write examples by using she and it. Okay, she and it follows the same structure, same style, just like e. Okay, it won't be a deal. Like what is the helping verb we take with either e, she or it? We go with has been, right? Okay, like as e, I'm using the pronoun e. After then you can you use it or you write it down she. Okay, as e been watching cricket since 10 a.m. What is this? As well as been, we have labeled it as what? Helping verb, right? Now e is nothing but subject. Watch, even ing, this one is object. So later you, okay, you under this put sixth and you under this you write down like as she been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Okay, you want some of your friend whether she is watching cricket since 10 a.m. You can frame a sentence like this: as she been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. You can ask. Okay, so it, once again there is no meaning to it, but if you want to frame a sentence, okay, you can frame like as it been watching cricket since 10 a.m. So these are the what questioning sentences under present perfect continuous. What exactly we have done here? We have broken this have been, okay, and in between these we brought what subjects. That's it. So now let us have the fast review and recap for all the three sentences, three kinds of sentences like positive sentence, negative sentence and questioning sentences under present perfect continuous. Let us take personal pronouns one by one and cover all the three sentences. First I am going with the personal pronoun I. Coming to positive sentence on I, see the positive sentence: I have been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Negative sentence: I have not been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Questioning sentence: have I been watching cricket since 10 o'clock? I, we have covered I. Now we, let us see positive sentence: we have been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Negative sentence: we have not been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Questioning sentence: have we been watching cricket since 10 o'clock? Now let us take the personal pronoun you. Positive sentence: you have been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Negative sentence: you have not been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Questioning sentence: have you been watching cricket since 10 o'clock? Now we have finished I, we have finished we have finished you, right? Now let us take like they, the positive sentence: they have been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Negative sentence: they have not been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Questioning sentence: have they been watching cricket since 10 o'clock? Now let us take like personal pronouns he, she, it. He, she and it one by one. Okay, let us go with he first. The positive sentence on he. He has been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Negative sentence: he has not been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Questioning sentence: has he been watching cricket since 10 o'clock? Now let us take personal pronoun she. Positive sentence by using she. She has been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Negative sentence: she has not been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Questioning sentence: has she been watching cricket since 10 o'clock? And as we have discussed, there is no meaning to it, but in spite of that, if you want the sentences, I'll go with the sentences. Okay, try to listen carefully. Like, it has been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. It has not been watching cricket since 10 o'clock. Has it been watching cricket since 10 o'clock? So these are the positive, negative and questioning sentence under present perfect continuous. I hope you understood. Now let us see simple past tense in the next session. Thank you.